Section 3. Create Slack bot with Object-Oriented Programming. In this video, we'll look at hide your data, or in other words, encapsulation. The example that we will be using is a Slack bot. Slack bot is an automated tool that helps make responses on the Slack channel. It can help you to do anything you can imagine, and obviously anything that you can program for. The example that I've prepared for you, the first one is a vote counting bot. It will help to count votes. How is that useful? It's useful when you are coordinating in the office or with your friends. For example, there's a big chat group of co-workers and you guys are planning on where to go, and some people have suggestions and you just want to have a vote counting. Is everyone agreeing or majority disagree? Things like that. It's very easy. Another example that we're going to try is a counting one, where it's helpful when, let's say, you want to see how many people can go to a party, how many people bringing their +1s or +2s, just general counting. Have fun. In order to create our Slack bot, we will first need a Slack account, an app on Slack, and also a bot user. Let's do it. Our first step will be to create the Slack account. You can create your own. Make sure you use an email for your personal use. Don't copy mine, use your own. And also create a chat group. Something like what you're seeing here. Something that we will use to chat with our bot to experiment. The developer site for Slack is very informative. You can slowly take a read later. It guides you through everything in a very detailed fashion. For now, we just need to find a way to create our app. Aha, the button. Let's click on it to install an app or to create an app. Forgive me for my lack of creativity. I'll call it experimental bot. Feel free to call it whatever you want and put it into your playground or your chat group. Now we're going to add a bot user. This bot user will be a user as part of the app, and also we'll be adding it as a user into the chat group. Next up, we need to install the app and get some token. So here we install the app. Make sure you authorize it. Takes a while. These are the tokens. The very next thing we need is a API that we can use to connect to Slack. There's quite a few around. Simple Slack API is one of the simplest I could find in terms of usability. No pun intended. Enjoy. Now let's add the dependency into our Gradle file. We'll just do as that. And next, let's witness some Java magic. Look at the Gradle tab, refresh it, and you'll see the dependency that we need, and its dependencies all lined up. Magic. Let's define a configuration properties. This is a Spring mechanism for us to in a very handy fashion, load properties from configuration file. But don't put your actual token here, or you could be hacked. Dangerous. Now let's try and connect to Slack. Let's put in some code. Or before that, let's learn how to set the token using the -d construct. This way, you can put the token here and be safe, because this run configuration most likely not be uploaded to any repository. Try and avoid putting it in your properties file, the token. It's too dangerous, especially if you're checking your code to any kind of public repository. Okay, intro Slack bot. We will connect to Slack and see if it works. Let's try out the simple API. Look at the code. We are getting the token, set it, and then connect. Let's give it a try. Looks like it worked. Alright. That's the hello event as well. Perfect. Now let's check if our bot is connected. Shows green. See that? Now let's terminate our bot application. And it's now not green. Yay! Let's add the code to get our Slack bot listening to events from message posted. Also, feel free to experiment on your own. Try and implement the handle message posted method. See what you can do. Let's quickly go through the theory of encapsulation. Actually, we have been doing and practicing encapsulation in this section. Perhaps you just haven't noticed. Let's go through the theory and we'll look at how exactly we have used it. It's mainly a mechanism to bind code and data and also to hide it from yourself. It's a way of keeping things to the class and making it on a need-to-know basis to not overwhelm the logic at any certain place. Once you get the hang of programming, it's all about an art of managing complexities so that you can easily handle it at different points. Let's look through our example of encapsulation. This configuration class here is actually encapsulating the access token. You can access it only using the accessor.